It's called Eric, and it's about my dad and his brother. For those of you who've seen me before at open mic, you'll know I was an actor in a former life. I was in EastEnders once. I rehearsed it lots. I was a pair of eyes looking through Dirty Den's letterbox. And then one Christmas, I was the pantomime dame. Oh, no, he wasn't. Oh, yes, I was. The jokes were quite lame. Hello, sir. What's your name? Sam? Salmonella? You're my kind of poison. That joke went down better at Croydon. But I'm not here to regale you with tales of former glories or speak like some lovey with anecdotal stories. I want to talk about my dad and a family secret that blew up in my face when I was 19 at drama school, just trying to find my place. Sounds, smells, colours can provoke events from our past, said my acting teacher to us students at our first acting class. I'd like you to imagine a plant from your childhood. I'll call out a colour and you play the scene, understood? So I imagine throwing a ball onto the roof of our front door, catching it, falling back into Dad's shrub. He yells, "You do that once more!" Green, calls the teacher. And now my cousin has a throw. He misses the roof completely. He smashes the window. Dad goes ballistic. I'm close to tears. No pocket money till it's paid for. But Dad, it's stained glass. It'll take years. Yellow is called. It's summer. I'm playing a new scene. Dad's trimming the hedge. I'm mowing the lawn, waiting for my girlfriend, Jean. Suddenly there's a silence as Jean comes through the gate. Dad's trimmer has stopped working. He's looking at me, irate. I think you can guess the outcome of this fable. Sorry, Dad, it's my fault. I mowed over your cable. Red is called, the colour of Dad's bike. I need to borrow. Mine's got a puncture, then mend it. But I need to take Jean back. His eyes start to hollow. Then walk. She's on a bike. Then run. But I'm knackered. Black, calls the teacher, so I let rip like nothing matters. It's not my fault, is it? I say to me imaginary dad. It's not my fault you're so mad. And that you can't get a grip on your mental health. It's because your brother Eric died, isn't it? Because he killed himself. And at that moment I knew I'd uncovered a taboo. You see, Dad always said it was an accident. A gun blew up in Eric's face, but now I knew he'd lied. And I couldn't understand why. What was suicide such a disgrace? So I went home that Christmas. I looked Dad straight in the eye. It wasn't an accident, was it? I know how your brother died. You see, it came out in my acting class. They called a colour, and we had to adapt our emotions and recalled events from our past, and you kept getting angry, so I got angry back, and that's how it came out, that Eric shot himself. It's true, isn't it, Dad? It can't be anything else. It's why you're always so wound up, and you're sometimes depressed. It's because you're holding in a secret that can't be expressed. But you never really had to hold that inside. To be honest, I don't really know why you lied. Dad started to soften. His shoulders visibly dropped. They didn't want anyone to know. His voice was quite soft. He was trembling a little, trying to stay honest. Grandma and Grandpa made me and your mum both promise not to tell the children. Why? They were ashamed. They couldn't see he was unhappy. So they shouldered all the blame. Well, was he unhappy? I don't know. But you were there, Dad, at college with him when he shot himself. Yes, but Eric's feelings didn't show. We weren't good at emotions, my brother and I. But you're right. I should have tried to understand why, and then maybe, just maybe, Eric might not have died. Now, I'd like it to be true that that secret was permanently lifted and that Grandma and Grandpa, their shame shifted. And it's true, Dad told us kids, apologised at the Christmas table, but for Grandpa his guilt was too great. He was never really stable. He developed a psychosis that was more than old age. It was as though that shame was trapped in a cage. And when he died, he'd never truly forgiven himself. He was too proud to seek help for his mental health. Now, we all carry shame that we'd rather keep inside. But it's best to let that go. Not try to hide the traumas of our past, or they'll cast a shadow on our journey towards new light. So shake off that guilt. Let it take flight. Now, this story does have a happy ending, you'll be pleased to hear, because Dad talked a lot about Eric in his later years, how he loved Shakespeare and quoted from his plays, wanted to be an actor in happier days. So at Dad's funeral, I did some Shakespeare. It just seemed to fit. A tribute to both brothers, my dad and Eric. These revels now are ended, and these our actors were all spirits, and have melted into air, into thin air, and like the baseless fabric of this vision are dissolved, and shall leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little lives are rounded with a sleep. So sleep well, Dad and Eric. Your memories I shall safely keep. Thank you.